Hey guys, this is Karan Birani from Mobi Scrub and I'm quite thrilled to do this hands-on review of the S6 Edge Plus. I've been using the S6 Edge for over 2 to 3 months now and I've been loving it, which got me all the more excited for the S6 Edge Plus. It's got the exact same stunning and beautiful Galaxy S6 Edge design, all metal body layered gracefully with the toughest Gorilla Glass 4 that makes it a shiny piece of art. However, the S6 Edge Plus is bigger in size. It's a 5.7-inch display compared to the S6 Edge 5.1-inch display, which could make a lot of difference in terms of usage and weight. Surprisingly, the difference is not as vast as I'd imagined. The device is definitely built for easier use with two hands, but it's also usable by just one. Again, in terms of design, I love the curved edges and the way they blend into the metallic edges. And with the dual tone colors, it's just too good looking and beautiful to go unnoticed. The device comes loaded with Android 5.1.1 Lollipop and I'm sure would be upgradable to Android 6 Marshmallow as well. It features two really fast quad-core processors supported by 4GB RAM, which is the highest in the smartphone market today. And it has a larger battery than the S6 Edge to support the larger screen. The S6 Edge Plus features a massive 5.7-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 1440 by 2560 pixels, which is again the highest resolution today in the market and one of the sharpest and the most colorful displays ever. The most prominent and of course the best feature is the curved display. I love how the S6 Edge and the S6 Edge Plus blend into these edges, and it truly makes it for the most good-looking smartphone ever. On the Edge, well, it's the most useful when the phone is locked and is able to show you the current date and time and even give access to notifications, news feed, and Twitter feed. With 4G internet penetrating the markets, the device is 4G ready and therefore can be used for accessing fast internet speeds. The home button on the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus doubles as a fingerprint sensor. At the bottom, you've got a USB 2.0 data syncing and charging port along with a really particularly loud and clear speaker. At the top, you have a Nano SIM card slot and surprisingly, no IR LED blaster. At the back, you really see how the glass layer on top adds much class and sophistication to the entire design. The dual-tone material is a marvel of its own. Whenever light falls, the S6 Edge Plus shines a slightly different color. The entire device is a unibody design and gives no access to battery. You cannot remove the rear panel, which means you cannot replace the battery. At the back, you have a 16 megapixel camera which is capable of recording 4K videos and 2K videos as well as ultra smooth Full HD videos. You also have the IR sensor which adds to color correction to make your images look really brilliant. Though the device on paper says it's about 7mm thick, but to be honest, it feels almost as if it's just about 6mm thick. That's because the measurement is done at the thickest point, but when you hold the phone, all you really feel is just the edge, and which is quite thin to be very honest. Even when it comes to weight, the device is surprisingly light in feel. Single-handed use is definitely a slight struggle when it comes to this device, but not impossible. Of course, you'd be urged to use both your hands to use it effectively. When compared to the Galaxy S6 Edge, you can see that they're actually twins, with the S6 Edge Plus having a larger screen. As you'd expect, the S6 Edge is a lot easier to use using just one hand. You can access the entire screen with just one palm, while the S6 Edge Plus is a bit of a fight. You really have to extend your fingers to get to the corners, but the Edge Plus features single-handed use as a feature that you can enable for easier one-handed use. As you can see that the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus does not feature an IR LED blaster on top that you can use to change channels and control air conditioners and so on. So let's talk a little about the OS or the user interface loaded onto the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. It is Android 5.1.1 and as you can see I just unlocked the device using my fingerprints because the home button is a fingerprint sensor. The device is extremely fast as you'd expect from two quad-core processors running along with 4GB of RAM. The icon sets, as you can see, are all new, so it's a slightly more refreshed version of TouchWiz. You've got a couple of preloaded apps, but not a lot of them. Of course, you've got the entire Google suite of apps. You've got the S Planner, S Health, and S Voice. A couple of tools such as a file manager, voice recording, which is quite impressive. And a couple of social apps come preloaded, but when you get the phone, you'll have to update them using the Play Store. Apart from that, as you can see that the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus comes with a slightly enhanced version of the People's Edge, which was also there in the S6 Edge, but if you swipe again, you also get access to your favorite apps, but nothing that you cannot install on other phones as a software or an app. You could of course tap the contact and it just shows all the ways that you can communicate with them, whether it's a call, SMS or email. Now, if you were to pinch the home screen, you would see options such as wallpaper, options to add widgets, change the theme, and even the screen grid size, whether you want 5 icons or 4 icons in particular, row. You can also change the lock screen and the home screen wallpapers. A lot of high definition wallpapers are preloaded into the Galaxy S6 Edge, and of course, you can download a number of them from Google or other sources as well. Now, if you could always go into settings, choose themes, and you can access a lot of themes from the theme store. It really just changes the way your phone looks every day. Install a new dialer or, just a new icon set. Now let's just talk about the display a little bit. The screen is absolutely gorgeous. Super AMOLED displays are known for their vivid and punchy colors, deep blacks, and hence an overall very immersive experience, especially on large screens such as the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Now you can see for yourself, the screen is extremely sharp, very bright, and very high detail, and the colors look phenomenal. I just don't know if I'm doing much justice by showing you all of this over a video, but do go to a smartphone shop near you. And the perks of having a big screen is your video viewing experience. So if you're someone who consumes a lot of YouTube videos or watches a lot of movies on your phone, this is definitely going to be a game changer. Last but not the least, let's just talk about the camera. Double tap the home screen and the camera launches from wherever you are. Of course, you've got real-time HDR, which is also there in the Galaxy S6 Edge. You've got a couple of effects that you can add, and you can see that the interface has slightly changed from the S6 Edge. You've got a couple of new effects, and the way it's layout in the grid is also different. You also can change the picture size, so the smaller you go, the more memory you can make use of course. Now in options, you've got ultra high definition, which is 4K video recording, QHD, that's 2K, and ultra smooth full HD videos at 60 frames per second. Of course, you've got tracking autofocus as well as optical image stabilization or video stabilization, which you do not have in the lower grade phones of Samsung. Everything else is pretty much normal and is available across the Samsung Galaxy range. The shutter speeds of almost all new Samsung flagship devices is phenomenal. You just have to tap the shutter speed, the shutter button, and it takes a photo. When it comes to modes, you've got slow motion, fast motion, selective focus, panorama. All of these are pretty much the old ones. What's new is live broadcast. What it does is connects you, you basically connect to your YouTube account, by signing in with your Gmail ID, invite users, and then just tap the live broadcast button. Of course, you can share the YouTube URL across platforms. But the best part is you just live stream, and with a lot of these Periscope and Meerkat kind of apps coming, this is a good move, I suppose. You've also got the Pro mode, wherein you can actually customize all aspects of your picture. So for example, whether it's white balance, ISO, exposure, even focus, you can shift all of those around and create your own custom preset. So that's it about the Samsung Galaxy Edge Plus, guys. In all fairness, it is essentially a Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, but it's just got a bigger screen and more RAM, which makes it a little bit more powerful than the S6 Edge. The overall size is obviously bigger, but that's just something on the plus side for people who do want bigger screens. And of course, the display is phenomenal. I simply love the design of the entire device and the way it feels. Thank you for watching, guys. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to hit the like button.